Cesar Hernandez, the National League's leading hitter to this point, takes his swings. Next. Brendan Finnegan is on the mound for the Reds in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy has really struggled coming into this game, right? The league is hitting just under 300 against this guy, and that's something he really needs to improve on. And it'll be interesting to see if that trend continues in this start here.
And we're underway as the first pitch is a check swing, but a called strike, 0-1. And guys, as we take a look at the Reds entering play here tonight, even after the victory last time out, they come in trying to turn things around as they've been slumping of late, winning in just 3 of their last 9 games.
Yeah, Matty, this team is starting to really come together. They won last night. They're playing really nice. I expect much more of the same today.
With that, here's the starting lineup for the visiting Philadelphia Phillies. What do we need to know about these guys for this evening's matchup on the road, D-Row?
Matty, this team has high batting averages up and down the lineup. Just great approaches, consistent ABs from top to bottom, and that's the reason they've been so successful this year.
This is hit sharply to the left side. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
Hey, guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
In now, Cesar Hernandez. He grounds it sharply to third. To second for 1. On to Votto, a double play, and that ends the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. It's on to the bottom of the first. No score on MLB Network. Luis Avilan gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, we're looking at a guy that knows how to pitch. Last year, his ERA was just under 3.5 for the season. And I would imagine going into the offseason, he's looking to better that. And hopefully, he gets off to a good start. We'll see if that starts in this one today.
These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, they have not been playing their best baseball of late as they've dropped 4 of their last 5.
Yeah, Matty, what I need to see out of this offense today is some early production. Somebody's got to get on base and put the defense on their heels. They've been struggling recently. They're not swinging the bats well. They got shut out yesterday, and this offense needs to adjust itself.
The 1-2. Misses, ball 2.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse, and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. The 2-2 one more time. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. For the moment here in Cincy, let's take a glance at the Reds starting lineup in this one. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
You always have to look out for a guy like Joey Votto. I mean, this guy is a career 300 hitter. You talk about consistent. He delivers a good at-bat and clutch hits basically every time he walks into the box. I love watching this guy.
And here's Jose Peraza. In previous matchups with Luis Avilan, just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. From the stretch. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball. Time to take a look at the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Mike Fillmore.
Hey, you know, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, he'll give a little bit off the edges, but he gets the respect not only from the pitchers, but from the players because his zone is consistent.
Yeah, as long as he's consistent, Dan, I'm okay with Mike Fillmore's zone. If a pitcher's pounding that zone, he wants to give a little bit off the outer edge, I'm okay with that.
First baseman,
In is Joey Votto now. He's hitting in the 270s on the season coming into this one. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Votto behind, but still dangerous even on 0-2.
Now this pitcher's feeling the flow right now. 2 outs in the first inning. He's got really nice mechanics working right now and blew that fastball right by him.
And this is hauled in on the run as he takes quite a tumble but hangs on, and the inning is over. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. He was hitless in the shutout last night. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. Hit hard to short. Peraza has it. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Time for a look at the Cincinnati Reds on D. And let's focus our attention on first baseman Joey Votto. I don't think this guy gets enough credit for his defense because he's so dynamic on the offensive side, but one of the most prepared players in our sport, and half of that is definitely attributed to the defensive side of the ball.
And there's out number 2.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Now at the plate, Maikel Franco, one of the better hitters in the game this year, currently 7th in the National League batting race. First pitch on its way. Chopper foul. Here comes the 0-1. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. The 1-1. Strike 2 swinging.
You got to throw that one out the window if you're an offensive player right there. You know this guy is predominantly a sinker ball pitcher. High fastball, he's got to show me that a few more times for me to honor it.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So the 2-out base hit, and the top of the inning is still alive.
Hey guys, he was obviously trying to bury that slider down and in. Nice execution by the batter right there, keeping his hands inside and fighting it off for a nice base hit.
And that'll bring in J.P. Crawford, having a very nice year, currently 2nd in the NL batting chase. Here comes the first pitch. Sliced hard down the left field line, and that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
Wow, how quickly things can turn around in this game. He gets the first 2 outs of the inning, and he looks like he's on cruise control, thinking that he'll get out of the inning without even breaking a sweat. But then a single and a double, and now he's stuck with runners on 2nd and 3rd.
Striding in, Jorge Alfaro, and he enters play today, currently 5th in the National League batting race. On a less than impressive swing there to start the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Hey, he gets a pass right there for that ugly swing. He's been having a monster season. Take a step out of the box, regroup. He'll get right back in this AB.
Sent on the ground out to second. Jeanette is there. Throw on to first is in time, and the Phillies are turned away. They get nothing out of this situation as the inning is over. So stepping in, Eugenio Suarez is back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. The 0-1 on its way. Changeup in for a strike.
Pretty lucky to get away with that one. There's not a situation ever where you want to throw a high changeup, so I think he'll try to make an adjustment with the next one he throws.
Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center, and he will reach down to get it, as a stumbling play that time is nevertheless good for the first out.
Time to take a look at the Philly team, and let's take a look at first baseman Carlos Santana. Originally came up from the minors as a catcher. Also has dabbled at DH, but don't get it twisted. This guy can handle first base as well with soft hands and big-time power at the plate.
Boy, so far early into this one, this guy's pitching really well, and I'm a big believer in body language. He's getting the ball, he's working really quick, keeping the ball down in the zone, and if you take a look at this guy so far early on, a lot of positive signs. He looks like he brought his good stuff in this one.
0-1 the count. Here comes the pitch for Garcia. Now a changeup is bounced to second. Hernandez right there. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half. We'll go now to the top of the third, and we are tied 0-0. Stepping into the box, Luis Avilan. 9-1-2 due up. Hit on the ground to short. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Up next for Philadelphia, center fielder.
Into the box now, Odubel Herrera. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Hit down the line at first, but this will get foul for strike two. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit back up the middle. And that finds its way into center for a one-out base hit. So a one-out base hit has him aboard here in the third, and that seems as good a time as any to check out our league leaderboard in hits. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Striding into the box, Aaron Altair. He singled his last time up. He's set. Here it comes. On the ground to second base. This could be two. To second for one. Back to Votto, but it's not in time as they settle for just the one.
Now batting, second baseman, Saison Hernandez.
Digging in, Cesar Hernandez. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit out towards second. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. One hit, one left. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3, and we are tied 0-0. At the plate, Adam Duvall, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. No offer at a letter high change. It's ball one. Drilled down the line. And the Reds have their first hit of the game. Around first, digging for 2. And the Reds get a man into scoring position on the leadoff double.
No doubt about it. He was looking fastball all the way there, and that's exactly what he got. Got the barrel out front and just blasted it down the line for an extra base hit. Nobody out, runner in scoring position. Great opportunity here.
The catcher Devin Mesoraco stands in, and he'll hit with a chance to push across the game's first run.
Yeah, great RBI opportunity here, but at the very least, he needs to find a way to advance that runner to third. Small things like that in a tight game can make a big difference.
Swing, and he rockets this one down the left field line. And a fair ball as this one gets to the wall. He pulls into second safely as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Brandon Finnegan. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Now a bunt attempt here.
Cliches are around for a reason, and that hit right there is a reason they say baseball is a game of inches, right? Just barely fair, but that's not much consolation to the guy standing on the mound. Nice RBI two-bagger.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Billy Hamilton. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fouled off. Mesoraco, the runner at second with one away. 1-1 to the Reds' leadoff man. And he fouls this one off. Again, a 1-2. Oh, and they pulled a string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the second time tonight.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
Popped him up. Crawford waits on it, and that ends the inning. Reds get a run in the inning on this RBI double. We're through 3 here in the Queen City. It's now 1-0 Reds. And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Phillies. Rhys Hoskins. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Popped up. Jeanette shading to his right, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting, first baseman, Carlos Santana.
So now Carlos Santana, 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Here's a swing, high drive, left field, out of here. Oye como va. It's a solo home run for Carlos Santana. Number 36 on the year for him. And it brings the Phillies back even now at 1 apiece.
As soon as this thing left the bat, you knew it had the distance to get out of here. The only question was whether it was going to stay fair or not. And that question was answered with a resounding doink as it caromed off the foul pole for a homer.
Throw gets him, 2 down.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, J.P. Crawford.
So next to the plate for the Phils, J.P. Crawford. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First offering on its way. And a whiff at a good slider that time. 1 run, 5 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. 0-2 the count to Crawford. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
There's another slider. That's back-to-back good sliders, and this guy's breaking ball is really good. And when he's throwing it well like he is, and he's confident with it, he can throw it 3 or 4 times in a row. A really good slider in this one.
Up next for Philadelphia, catcher, Jorge Alfaro.
Standing in, Jorge Alfaro. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit to third. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. But the Phils have come back to tie it thanks to this solo home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. All tied at 1-1. Digging in, Joey Votto. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
Joey Votto.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Votto will take the turn and head for second now. Votto around second, heading for third. And the Reds are off to a hot start in the inning. It's a leadoff triple.
That was not the way this pitcher envisioned the beginning of the game going for him. Wasn't that bad of a pitch. He jumps all over it. Nobody can run it down, and he's standing at third feeling pretty good about himself.
0-2 the count to Suarez.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Eugenio Suarez is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. Standing in, Scooter Gennett looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. 1 ball, no strikes the count. The 1-0 home. Now a flare out to left center. Crawford onto the grass. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
So here is Avisaíl Garcia. No balls and a strike to count. Two outs here with a runner at third. Curveball close, but it's 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
The 1-2. Hit sharply but fouled down the right side. 1 run on 3 hits and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. Ground ball sent back up the middle. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Cincinnati. 5th inning coming up, tied at 1. Ready for another chance? Luis Avilan comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here's the first pitch to him. Fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. Grounded back up the middle. Peraza over to his left. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting, center fielder, Odubel Herrera.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Odubel Herrera. He steps in off a base hit in his last at bat. First pitch on its way. And he goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. Duvall's back to the track as he takes it for out number 2.
Now batting, right fielder, Aaron Altair.
Stepping in, Aaron Altair, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. Phillies down on just 4 pitches. Halfway home, all even at 1 apiece. Now at the plate, Adam Duvall, as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th. No balls and 1 strike. 0-1, here's the pitch. High and deep to right center. Altair moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
The catcher, number 39, Kevin Mesoraco.
The catcher, Devin Mesoraco, stands in. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Mesoraco, or just Rocco for short. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though. as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Herrera's there. 2 gone.
Now batting, the pitcher, Brandon Finnegan.
Now batting, Brendan Finnegan. Here it comes. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
A changeup over the inside corner. 1-2 the count to the Reds pitcher. 2 out, nobody on. Froze him for strike 3, and that retires the side. Reds are down in order. We've played 5 full, tied at 1 aside. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Cesar Hernandez. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Here comes the first pitch. Into center field, line drive base hit. So the leadoff man's aboard in their half of the 6th inning. So he picks up another hit. First of the game, but as we've mentioned, it's just one of many so far this season for him.
Yeah, Matty, I know he's fighting for a batting title right now, but the consistency this guy has shown from start to finish this season has been awesome for this team. Talking to the manager before the game, he's the one guy when he walks in the clubhouse door, you know exactly what you're getting from him.
A diving try, but it's through into the outfield. And he is in there.
It's so important, Mark, to start to make quality pitches, and if you don't, this is what can happen. 2 batters, 2 base hits, first and third, nobody out.
Yeah, and you just got to prepare yourself as an offensive player. You're just trying to get the runner in from third. You can't worry about creating a monster inning. Do your job.
Here comes Brian Price now out of the Reds dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. Michael Lorenzen is on out of the bullpen now as he gets to work in his 60th game of the season. And they'll put the tag on him heading back to first. It's a double play.
The batter, third baseman, Michael Franco.
Now at the plate, Michael Franco. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Here it comes, 1-0. A swing and a miss at the big curveball.
This is the stuff that infuriates a manager. You have to think the game. You got to know he's trying to pitch around you. You cannot swing at that pitch out of the zone.
Swinging a soft liner, and he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit, and the throw in gets away from him.
Boy, D-Roll, that's a case right there. He hit it just like he throwed it, soft. Not hit all that hard, but it gets the runner in from third.
Yeah, but you know what? Tomorrow's newspapers are going to be wrapping fish, so who cares about? I don't care if it's a bullet or off the fists. A knock's a knock, especially when it's got an RBI attached to it.
And that'll bring in J.P. Crawford. He swings and grounds it to short. And he'll go the short way to retire the side. So 1 run here on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. Phillies lead this one 2-1. Here's Billy Hamilton standing in. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
You know, when you've only surrendered one hit to the top three guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
There's a swing and a high pop-up. Santana over to his right. He's got it one away.
The batter, the shortstop, Jose Peraza.
And here's Jose Peraza. Here comes the first pitch. Push to the right side. And this will be put away easily for the out. So he's just a third of an inning away from putting up another 0 as we take a look at the ball clubs with the lowest team ERAs. And we find that this pitching staff currently leads the NL in that department. 0-1 the count. And it's fouled away. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball one.
Now there's your textbook waste pitch right there. Try and get the eye level up. Let's see if he comes back with another fastball elevated or drops a hammer off.
And Franco will make the catch to retire the side. Nothing across here this half of the inning. We're through 6 full. The Phillies lead it 2-1. Back here at Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati. It's on to the 7th inning now with the Phillies out in front, and it's a good time to check out our game summary through the first 6 innings so far. Wandy Peralta is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. At the plate, Jorge Alfaro. Already the beginning of the 7th inning here, as this game has had a very brisk pace to it so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit weakly back to the mound. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting, pitcher, Luis Avila.
Wilson Ramos will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
Wilson Ramos.
Hard hit at third. Suarez is up with it, and that's the 2nd out.
Now batting, center fielder, Odubel Herrera.
Digging in to try it again, Odubel Herrera. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. First pitch coming. Here it is. And my gracious, that really drilled him as it rolls toward the first baseline. Recovery throw is not in time, and that'll go down as a painful single.
The batter.
Boy, D-Roll, this looked like one of those easy 1-2-3 innings. Next thing you know, a little swinging ground ball and a 2-out infield base hit.
Yeah, it's never too late, and you never know when a rally's going to start. It seemed innocent early on. He got 2 quick outs, but now we see traffic at first.
Into the box, Aaron Altair. He swings and grounds it to short. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Phillies down on just 4 pitches as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Tommy Hunter gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Now in the box, Eugenio Suarez, who's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
And that'll be a base hit. So right away, the possible tying run is aboard to start the bottom of the 7th. And he's going to make it there. barely, as he's into second base with a double. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with the single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they could get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
Now batting, right fielder, Avisail Garcia.
Digging in, Avisail Garcia. The previous history with Tommy Hunter. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. Here comes the pitch for Garcia. Right over the middle, knee high.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the break, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. In the dirt here. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. Lifted in the air toward the line and right, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
Hoskins is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
The left fielder, number 23, Adam Duvall.
So striding in, Adam Duvall, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
Yeah, Matty, you're seeing a lot of late swings on the fastball tonight because this guy has had everything working. He has them in the proverbial rocking chair.
Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike 2.
I just think after seeing both those pitches right there, 96, you have to be on the fastball or you're not going to catch up. If you're sitting off.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Reds leave 1. They're down 2-1. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Jared Hughes will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Anthony Santander will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hole in the order here on that double switch. He's set, and the pitch pulled toward right center field. Hamilton is right there, 1 down. Time to bring you up to date on the numbers for our 2 starters. It's our starter comparison, and the hometown 9 have had trouble generating much by way of hits, as you can see by the left side of your screen. Digging in and looking for more, Rhys Hoskins. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. And now a pitch on the way. And this is swung on and missed. 2 are quickly retired to start inning number 8.
That's not an at-bat he or his hitting coach are going to be happy with at all. It's bad enough to go down on 3 pitches, but none of them were even in the strike zone. That's a bad look.
Here's Carlos Santana now. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. A leap, but he won't get it. It's off the wall. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
He's not going to complain, but he was thinking what the rest of us were thinking when that left his bat. Home run number 2. Didn't quite have enough, so he has to be content with the double.
And ball 4 now as he'll take first on the intentional walk.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, J.P. Crawford.
And that'll bring in J.P. Crawford. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch fouled off.
Boy, the Phillies have been looking for some offense all game long. They've yet to find it. Let's hope they can find it pretty soon.
Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Garcia giving chase. And the inning is over. Phillies leave a couple. They still lead it 2-1. Stepping up now, Devin Mesoraco. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
First pitch of the at-bat. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Crawford over to his left. 1 away.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? 1 pitch, 1 out, a pop-up to start the inning.
Anthony Santander the next to bat. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Comes set and the 0-1. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. Swing and a miss as he ran that 2-seamer right by him for the second out.
The batter, number 6.
Now at the plate, Billy Hamilton. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. Throw not in time, and that'll go as a bunt single.
The batter, number 9, shortstop, Jose Peraza.
And here's Jose Peraza, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Curveball just misses apparently. 1-0. Hamilton is off of first with 2 away. Ripped down the first base line. And this gets right under his glove. A costly mistake there. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
The first baseman, number 19, Joey Votto.
So stepping in, Joey Votto, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. 0-2 now as a curveball drops in there for a strike.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at-bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
And he's down on strikes, so they get 2 men into scoring position, but that's as far as they'll get as the side is retired. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. 9th inning coming up. It's the Phillies 2 and the Reds 1. David Hernandez enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1.
Hey, if I'm on the mound right now and I get a swing and miss like that, I'm bouncing it even further, throwing it even higher. I might pick up the rosin bag and throw that and see if I can get a swing and a miss.
Left side. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
The pitcher, number 40, Tommy Hunter.
Scott Kingery will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 4, Scott Kingery.
Had him lunging at that one out of the zone, and that's strike one. He's got the average up to 307 here, still without a home run and a pair of RBIs. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Jeanette charging in on it, in time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, center fielder, Odubel Herrera.
So the Phillies batting order turns over and set to go. Odubel Herrera. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. First delivery to him on the way. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hamilton is under it, and that's the 3rd out. So they breeze through this half of the inning. Nothing in the Philadelphia 9th. Last chance now for the Reds. They trail it here by just a run. Aaron Nola enters the game to finish this one off here in the bottom of the 9th.
Number 27.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Eugenio Suarez. His past line against Aaron Nola. He hasn't had much success, just 2 for 11. He's taken him deep once. First pitch coming, here it is. No balls and a strike to count. Nola, just 24 years of age. He was selected in the 1st round during the 2014 draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
On to first, and that is a huge out to start the bottom of the 9th.
Now batting, second baseman, Scooter Jeanette.
Into the box, Scooter Jeanette. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a curveball right on the corner. Looks at a curveball over the inside corner. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now a swing and a fly ball. Altair over to his left, and he makes the catch for the 2nd out.
Now batting, right fielder, Avisail Garcia.
So here is Avisail Garcia. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Third baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch. And that's in there for strike 1. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed. And now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening.
This is why this guy is so effective. He's able to pound the zone, get ahead in the count, and now he has so many options to go to. I really couldn't tell you. It's a flip of the coin as to what he's going to throw right here.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, so they are very happy with this win.
Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. Philadelphia